Well, we're off and pick up speed rapidly. We're going to be passing the station on my right, be your left. Welcome to what is known as the Switzerland of Pennsylvania, better known as Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania. Behind me here is my private caboose. Today's the day that myself and a few friends are going to be riding on the caboose for the Lehigh Gorge Scenic Railway. I'd love for you to join us. So if you're ready, grab a ticket and come along with us. So we're going to be getting ready to board in just a little bit here. I wanted to show you that sitting here by the train station is number 425, what I like to call the Blue Beauty, something I rode behind last year with RJ on the Lehigh Gorge Scenic Railway. Now it has been operating this year up until last weekend. We unfortunately just missed it by a few days. So today we are going to be getting a diesel powered train ride with 425 is on display here. Unfortunately, we're not going to be behind it, but that is okay. Nonetheless, it's here for our photo opportunities, and we'll be riding on future excursions, but there she is, the Blue Beauty. Actually happening because this is 2 months in the making. You guys seen the last video? We had a unfortunate experience where it was double booked, but they did rectify the situation, and we do have our tickets, and we're following the conductor back to the caboose, so it's actually happening. Across the threshold into the caboose. All right, so here we are. We have our caboose for the 1 o'clock excursion, and we just learned a little bit of information about it. We do have our own conductor with us, and he gave us the gist of the things, saying, the caboose is yours, do what you want. You know, he's like, just don't turn the brake wheel out back. This was built in 1936, and it was a functioning caboose. You know, it was used by railroad companies, by the conductors to search for, you know, fire on the trains with the hot boxes, make sure there's nothing along the rails, to do the paperwork, catch a nap. It does have the old original furnace as well as a new modern propane heater, the bathroom, ice chest, water tank. So, you know, it was made and built to have extended trips on it, and now it's used for the scenic railway. So this is going to be such a fun experience. I get to be outside here in between the rail cars, out back on the very end of the train, so we get some great shots of the rails behind us, get to see everything from behind. But the most exciting part is going to be where we reach our destination. The locomotive is going to detach from the front open air car, come around to the back, and hook up right in the back of the caboose. So we're going to be right there, almost able to touch the locomotive on our way back. It's going to make for some very great visuals and sounds as well, with how close we're going to be to everything. Also, too, from our last trip, we do have 2 more people who joined us today, Nick from Nick's Crossing and RJ from RJ 78 Production. So it's a total of 6 of us here, and we are ready to rock and roll. So once we get moving, I'm going to show you some highlights along the way. I'm going to share some commentary along the way. I'm not going to show you the full ride. We've already done it twice already, but nonetheless, it's going to be an enjoyable experience. So we'll get moving in just a moment. Well, we're off and pick up speed rapidly. We're going to be passing the station on my right, be your left. And there's 425. Make sure you guys hold on tight, I don't want to drop you. Let's go in this train car. There's the train car, bike cars. The bike train. There's the Pennsy Lehigh Valley Caboose. Looks like a circus car. More equipment. And the turntable right there. Going over some switches right now. There's Alan's selfie stick up there. So the usual thing about riding in the back here is you can't see where you're going, only where you've been so far. So we're going to see a rear view of what the train has already crossed. But don't forget, on our way back, the locomotive is going to be right here, right in front of us. Swimming down there.
Oh yeah.
We're actually going pretty fast, yeah. There I am in the cupola. You guys are outside now looking in. Not the best view, but I mean, it's a cool experience though. Coming up here is going to be the pipeline, and Bill, our conductor, told us that that serviced one house back in the day, and the kids in that house used to walk across that to go to school in Mach Chunk. And now it holds fiber optic cables. Hey guys, just wanted to jump in here for a second to let you know that if you haven't already been aware, you can actually find out what I'm working on before anyone else. If you join my Patreon account for $2 or more, you'll get exclusive behind-the-scenes access to find out what I'm working on, to see photos, unlisted videos. You get the opportunity to vote for thumbnails and more for just $2. If you donate $10 or more, you get the same access, plus your name will be featured in an upcoming video. You'll find the Patreon link down below in the description. Like some big hawks up there flying around.
We've reached our destination of Old Benhaven, known also as Benhaven Junction.
There you go, guys.
They're coming.
That appeals to you.
That'd be fun too. Cab ride in the locomotive.
Yeah.
Small groups of
Folks, over 2013.
Feel the caboose shaking.
Yeah.
That is conductor Ryan and engineer Tony.
Little kid in there.
And there's actually people riding in there for a cab ride.
Nice.
All right, guys, and you can tell.
So I believe that's the conductor Ryan down there walking to the switch. He's going to switch it so the locomotive 2013 could come onto the main line and hook up to us. And what I'm gonna do is
That
I'm
thing
gonna,
accelerates faster than my van.
I'm gonna tilt you guys down so you can see them connecting right to the coupler. And that is how close we are. We can almost reach out and touch it.
Yeah.
So we were first, the last car of the train, we're now the first car of the train behind the locomotive. Here we go. Move that bus! Move that bus!
No, I don't want to see that house. No, I don't want to see that house.
You got a better breeze going back.
Oh, here. Mine's recording on the rail. I just have to jump in here and tell you how much of a fantastic experience this is. Even though we had some mishaps, Reading Northern rectified the situation. They did things appropriately. We are here as we're supposed to be today in July, and it was well worth the wait, well worth the money. It's $125 total, and that's up to 6 people. So if you bring 5 friends or your family, you break it up, it's roughly 20 bucks a piece. Super affordable, and you have a 70-minute train ride. As you saw, we're right next to the the locomotive on the way back. And it's just unlike any other thing you can encounter. I mean, if you ride in an open air car, that's a lot of fun. Doing a coach car, that's another thing. But to be in a caboose, to be able to walk around, have the whole thing to yourself, isn't like anything else out there. I highly, highly recommend it. If you're in Pennsylvania, in this particular area, Jim Thorpe, go to the website. You can call up ahead and book the caboose for a future date. Or if you have a railroad near you that does caboose rides, look into doing it. It's just a really fantastic experience. We're going through the rock cut right now, but I definitely will be doing it again in the future. And like I said, I'm glad to have you guys along. It's just been a really fun experience. Across over the bridge now, we'll see the Turnhole Tunnel, which is right there. Seen that with some drone footage in our part 1 video. For our first caboose mishap. And we look, we'll be able to see the locomotive going around the bend here. Ow! So that was the Caboose Ride experience here in Jim Thorpe on the Lehigh Gorge Scenic Railway. I first want to give a big thanks and appreciation to the staff here. Bill, our conductor, was a great guy. Loads of information, great sense of humor. And the conductor and the engineer who were responsible for the overall train did a fantastic job. It was a very enjoyable train ride experience. Now, while filming, I filmed a little bit of everything that I could to make it feel like you were there as well. I didn't film the entire ride, obviously, because it's been done before, and we have 5 other people that were filming as well. So what I was able to do hopefully does give you a good sense as to what a caboose ride experience is all about. But it was so incredible just to be able to roam around, go from the front deck to the rear deck, the cupola, inside, just hang out, have a good time. And the price is super affordable, $125. Between the 6 of us, it came out to around 20 bucks a piece. And I do want to thank everyone who came out today. We had a full crew, it was all 6 of us. And I think we all had a fantastic time. Can't say enough good things about it. And lastly, I just want to say, if you enjoyed any part of today's experience, which I hope you did, because I definitely did, give one of these. Thanks so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, ring the notification bell. That way, if there's new content, you won't miss it when it comes out first. And thanks once again for watching. As always, I'll see you in the next video.
It's one of the most desolate spots along.
We got this covered more than a friggin' like FBI investigation here. Do a wheelie!